Good morning, this is Mark with a quick update for the 3rd of July. The Euro USD yesterday has broken and closed below 130, so we're now looking for a pullback to that area for a fall. And technically there is a lot of room down here. We've cleared all these EMAs, we've cleared a trend line, we have cleared the 130. Of course tomorrow is the ECB news, which may whip this back the other way, but technically we're on for a fall. What I need now is a pullback, and I have my order in place for 129.90, just 10 pips below this 130 area for a potential move down. My hope then is if this can get 50-60 pips in profit, I will take half the trade off and then leave the balance to run through the ECB news. The hope being that 50 or 60 pips will be enough not for my stop to be jumped. If it is close to price tomorrow morning, I will simply close the order. Same pair on a 4-hour chart. I was saying on Sunday that one area you could consider looking at was 130.60, and I didn't take it because I didn't like the risk reward ratio, and of course it worked on 4 occasions. Simply kept coming up and bouncing off, but that was the intraday move. What I really was looking for was a pullback back to 3100. If we get major news and FOMC and NFP etc. all pull back up to here, then Monday I will be looking for a further short. This is a dollar Swissy. One of the members asked why was I looking at 9600 for shorts. Well, it's previous major support and resistance, it's a whole number, and we have that weekly 200 just fractionally above, and you have the 78.6 fib as well. So that was the reason. Now you've got to be careful with this, because if the euro sets off on a run, this may well go to 78.6 before turning back down again. This is the pound. Been looking for a pullback all week and not got one. I was looking for a pullback initially, ideally 53.30 or 54. It's just kept dropping. But what I've done now is move my fib. I need to move it again, and I just keep looking along this trend line for potential shorts. Euro yen, we're up at 130.100. Be careful with all the yens now. This could be particularly susceptible to the NFP news on Friday, but we are at an area of interest. Always look at the dollar yen when you're looking at any of the yens, because their price is a cross price, as you know, and the dollar yen here is breaking 78.6 this recent move, and this Bollinger has moved up. So it could be that we're on for a run. Ideally we were looking for a pullback, and the pullback area now would be 98.70 for me. Pullback to here, EMAs are just below, and then hopefully catching a big move up. Aussie dollar yen, look at this. This is the never in a million years Bollinger Band I've told you before. Steeply moving down, and the bands are closing. This suggests that liquidity is drying up, and prior to NFP that's quite normal. I will be interested to short this if it gets up to anywhere around 9300. You have the 200 EMA and this Bollinger Band racing down as well. And often what price will do in this scenario, it will run up, fingers in the fire, it will touch it, and it will then move back down again. So far this week we've not had too much movement, but that is a very interesting area to short that pair. Euro pound did it again. You had the opportunity yesterday to short 85.90 as per Sunday's analysis, but look what's happening. It's only getting far down as the monthly 200 EMA and this fib. So somebody's asked me, do you leave it to run? Well, I always take my profit off at 15 pips on the euro pound, so take half of the profit off and move the stop to entry. This is looking as though it's going to come back up again, and at the minute we're quite simply in a range. Price has bounced between this lower area here, 84.75, and this upper area. So until things change, you just keep taking the trade. However, do not be in any euro pairs for the next 2 days. So after today, no more euro trades. Aussie dollar continues to fall off a cliff. The brave amongst you may decide on a counter trend long at 90, but again we're coming up to big news, so I'm going to leave it. Final one is the CAD. I'm looking for the CAD. I really want to pull back all the way down to 104.20. However, I am looking now a little closer because we may not get down there. 104.66 area, so say 104.70 would be an average day's range if we get a pullback down here, because I am expecting a big move on this pair. Okay, that's it. There's not much time left this week for trading. Today being Wednesday, tomorrow is ECB and the British interest rate news, and the ECB press conference is the bigger danger in terms of causing major runs in price. And then it's NFP, the dreaded NFP Friday, which I never trade as it is Forex at its silliest. Okay, have a good day. Catch you later.